Each year, thousands of Americans are stung by bees, wasps, yellowjackets, and other flying insects such as hornets. Now, what do you do when you're stung? Well, I found out Sunday when I was attacked by a hive of yellowjackets at my home right here in Tyler. I was out doing some yard work and stumbled upon a hive that had thousands of yellowjackets in it. Never knew they were there. Not a good Sunday morning. May need to go see a doctor. Again, stung between 20 and 30 times by yellowjackets as I was trimming the hedges at the house. And I guess I ran into a nest of them and didn't know it. There were a couple of hundred, I guess. They tried to get me in the face. They did get me in the ear, neck, back. There's the left knee. Now, the CDC says that between 40 and 50 people in America each year die from these type of stings. But they say it is preventable if you know that you're allergic, you carry what they call an EpiPen. Now, EpiPen administers medication directly into the muscle, and it allows you to have a little extra time to get to the ER or your medical facility for that emergency treatment. Listen to what Joshua James with Terminex has to say. And how long have you been doing this, Joshua?
Since I got out of the Army in 2012.
Okay, and why do you like messing with bees?
It's not that I like messing with bees. They just because sometimes they light somewhere where they're a nuisance and, like yourself, get stung. So, just here to try and help people out.
What are some of the things people can do to keep this from happening? I mean, just watching over their property, or?
Yeah, bees themselves, you kind of don't really have a choice. Sometimes a hive will just come down, or a swarm, and they just start building, and you don't really have anything to do with it. I've seen them build them in somebody's tent in the backyard that their kids were just, you know, in 3 seconds ago. So, but it'll be all right. Get it taken care of.
Okay, and your suit, I guess, keeps you from getting stung?
Oh yeah.
Or cuts down the possibility?
Yeah, it cuts down. Sometimes you'll get a little pop right there in the chin on the netting, but other than that, you're pretty covered. I'm glad the sun's going down. It gets kind of warm in these things.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
Do we have much problems with the yellowjackets in the area, or is it?
No,
what's our number one thing that we got problems with?
As far as bees?
Yeah.
I've had a couple bee jobs. Bumblebees are the worst.
Bumblebees?
Yeah. In my opinion, they're the worst. They sting pretty good. They don't have any barbs on their stingers, so they can just keep hitting you.
Okay.
Versus a honeybee or something like that have barbs on their stingers, and so when they sting you, it pulls their guts out and die. So.
The yellowjackets can sting repeatedly too, can't they?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and they're ground dwellers?
You've got an aerial version and you've got a ground version.
Okay.
You obviously have the ones that live in the ground, but they can build a hive or a cone up in the corners and stuff too. Same with like a red wasp, paper wasp, whatever you want to call it. So. Now
Joshua spent about 45 minutes at my house. He removed the hive. I actually have the hive sitting on my front porch as a keepsake. And I'm probably going to keep that because of just the intricate construction of this thing. It's unbelievable what this hive looks like. But he says that it is the largest hive that he's ever seen in the East Texas area, and that, you know, being stung so many times that I was lucky.